All right, let's get right into it. The year 2026 feels like it's just around the corner, right? And the world of work is, well, it's changing like crazy. So the big question is, what skills are actually going to make you profitable? We're going to break down an amazing article by Connie C. and distill it into a super clear roadmap for what's coming next. So Connie C. kicks things off with this really powerful idea. Think about it. 97% of your life is just habits, the stuff you do on autopilot, day in and day out. Those habits are basically writing the story of your life. It's a simple thought, but it's kind of profound, and it really sets the stage for everything else. And that immediately brings up a pretty challenging question. If your habits are running the show, what about your work habits? The skills you've spent years building. Are they still the right ones to get you where you want to go in 2026? Or are they actually holding you back from what's next? Now, the article lays out this simple, brilliant success loop to build better habits. It all starts with one thing. You learn a valuable new skill. That skill lets you earn more money. Then you can save some of that extra income. And finally, you invest it to build real wealth. But you see it, right? The whole thing is powered by that very first step. It doesn't work without learning. Okay, so what should you be learning? Well, to figure that out, you got to look at the big picture. The skills that are in high demand aren't just popping up randomly. They're being driven by three huge, powerful forces that are reshaping the entire job market. Let's break down each one. First up, you guessed it, the big one, the AI revolution. But here's the thing, we need to completely reframe how we think about this. This isn't about robots coming for your job. The real story, the real opportunity, is about augmentation. It's about how AI can supercharge what we already do and create brand new roles we haven't even thought of yet. And these new roles are incredibly diverse. Seriously, we're not just talking about being a hardcore coder. There's a huge need for generative AI engineers for sure, but also for people in healthcare who can use AI to predict patient outcomes. There are AI product managers and even designers who specialize in making the interaction between humans and AI feel seamless. The field is just blowing wide open. And the value here is, well, it's tangible. Get this. The median salary for an AI product manager is over $160,000. Why so much? Because these folks are like translators. They can understand what a real person needs, they know what the AI is capable of, and they build the bridge between the two to create something incredibly valuable for a business. And here's the absolute best part. You don't have to start over from zero. You can just add AI skills to what you already do. Take a cybersecurity expert, already a super valuable job, right? Well, if they specialize in AI-powered security, they can earn a staggering 40% more. That's the power of augmentation right there. All right, let's shift gears to our second force, the sustainability mandate. And look, this isn't just a niche feel-good thing anymore. Because of major new global policies and regulations, sustainability is now a must-have for businesses, and that's creating a whole new class of absolutely essential jobs. You see, with new rules come new demands. Companies are now desperately searching for people who get carbon accounting, who can build out their ESG, that's environmental, social, and governance strategies, and who can handle the complexities of green finance. These are not optional skills anymore. For many companies, they're mandatory. And here we go again. The biggest money is in blending skills. A pro who already has deep knowledge in, say, finance, and then adds this ESG expertise on top, they can command a salary premium of about 35%. This is how you become a green hybrid expert. And that brings us to our third and final force, the digital infrastructure. You can think of this as the foundation that everything else we've talked about is built on. It's all the behind-the-scenes tech that makes our modern, hybrid, data-heavy world of work actually possible. So what does this foundation actually look like? Well, it's about mastering complex multi-cloud and edge computing systems, which basically means processing data closer to where it's being made. It's using tech like blockchain to create supply chains you can actually trust, and it's all about figuring out the tools and processes to make hybrid work actually work for everybody. And the pay for building that foundation? It's huge. A starting salary of over $140,000 for a cloud edge architect. These are the people building the super fast systems needed for real-time AI, for all those IoT sensors, and for the next wave of augmented reality. So we've got these three massive forces: AI, sustainability, and digital infrastructure. But the real secret here, the key takeaway from this whole thing, isn't to just pick one skill off a list.
No. The most profitable, most future-proof path is to become what the source calls a hybrid expert.
So what in the world is a hybrid expert?
It's simple, really. It's someone who doesn't just throw away all their years of experience. Instead, they take that deep industry knowledge they already have and they strategically layer a new high-demand skill right on top of it. They build a bridge connecting what they know with where the world is going.
And the financial impact is it's undeniable. Just look at the math here. A finance professional adds ESG reporting to their toolkit, they become a green finance pro, and boom, a 35% salary increase. A great project manager learns how to lead AI projects, that's a 25% bump. See, it's not about replacing your skills, it's about multiplying their value.
So, at the end of the day, the path forward is actually pretty clear. Success in 2026 isn't going to be about chasing whatever the single hottest skill of the month is. It's about understanding these big tectonic shifts: AI, sustainability, and digital infrastructure, and then making a smart move to create your own unique and powerful blend of skills.
So as we wrap this up, the final question isn't really for me to answer. It's for you. The future is all about the blend, that unique combination of expertise that only you can have. So the question you should be asking yourself is, what will your hybrid expertise be?